Hi, welcome to Pop's Trading Post. Today we're going to be talking about how to take apart a CobraTec OTF knife so that you can clean it or change out your blade. Great knives, so sit back, relax, and I hope this information is helpful for you. First, what we want to do is we want to reach up and go ahead and remove the glass breaker and the clip. That way you have a good smooth working surface when you lay your knife down to work on it. You also want to put the blade in the safety position. There's two ways of doing it. I put it out, I hold the spine of the blade securely, release the switch so that it puts it into the safety or loose position. Then you want to be sure and remove all of your screws. Be sure and put the torque wrench inside the screw head securely so that you do not strip out any of your screws. And then you can simply turn your blade or your knife over, lift your body apart, your switch will fall out. Here you have your detents where your blade slides into the channel and your detent springs. Be careful, those do have a tendency to come out occasionally. You can remove your blade simply by pulling forward. You can clean out the channel with a rag. If there's dirt and grime, simply wipe it out and clean it out. Do the same with your carrier and your carrier spring. Now be careful, your carrier spring can come flying off of there. If it should come off for any reason, there is a simple rule to remember. There is two different sizes on the spring, a shorter end and a longer end on the clamp. The shorter end goes up here by the trigger mount, and the larger end goes to the rear of the carrier. Now, when you're replacing your blade or switching out blades, be sure and give it a good wipe down. Insert it in, hold your detent up with your thumb as you slide it in. Put it into about the halfway position. Place your carrier on top with the switch and the switch groove. Your top piece I put on, and then I work the switch onto the carrier. Make sure that your switch operates freely. I always put a screw in the top and the bottom to hold it together before I test it. That way when you're testing it, nothing goes awry. Test it a couple times, make sure everything feels smooth. Leave the blade inside. Go ahead and put in your other screws. Again, make sure that your torque head is securely in your screw heads so that you're not stripping them out. Snug them up. Go ahead and put your clip on. You put it on the plain side for a right-hand draw. You put it on the screw side for a left-hand draw. Put your glass breaker back in. And you've either successfully cleaned your CobraTec knife or changed out the blade, or both. Hope this was helpful. Thanks again for joining me today. I hope the information was very useful to you. Again, any questions, comment below, like this video, share it of course, and of course subscribe. Thanks again for joining me at Pop's Trading Post. We'll see you next time.